The arch-Brexiteer directly contrasted Ed Miliband, who was appealing to establish a statutory inquiry dubbed Leveson Part 2. The former Labour leader said, "Here we come along today and we have the government saying let's dump this promise, it is too expensive, it is a distraction, how dare they? How dare they to the McCanns, the Dallers, all those other victims. How can we be here? I say to members across the House, no, I will not give way. I say to members across this House, whatever party they are in, this is about our honor, about the promise we made. I give way to the honorable gentleman." Jacob Rees-Mogg then calmly responded, "He mentions what David Cameron did and what Nick Clegg did. It seems to have escaped his attention that they are no longer Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. Former MPs cannot bind their successors. A new Parliament has a right to consider these matters afresh. That is what is being rightly done today after there were countless police investigations and prosecutions, many of which ended in acquittal." Mr. Miliband in a calmer tone responded, "I give way to the honorable gentleman's constitutional knowledge, but I do not give way to him on the question of morality. This is a question of morality? This is a question of the promises we made." Parliament. Jacob Rees-Mogg calmly pointed out that David Cameron is no longer PM. How can we be here? I say to members across the House, no, I will not give way. Ed Miliband. Former Labour leader Ed Miliband led moves to amend the Data Protection Bill to establish a statutory inquiry dubbed Leveson Part 2. But this was rejected by 304 votes to 295, majority 9, when pushed to a vote in the Commons, prompting cries of shame in the chamber. 5 Conservative MPs rebelled to support the measure, including former ministers Ken Clarke, Dominic Grieve and Crispin Blunt, while Labour's John Grogan rebelled to oppose the amendment. Mr. Hancock had warned such proposals would have had a catastrophic impact on local newspapers and risked making it near impossible to uncover stories of abuse. Reacting to the vote on Leveson Part 2, Mr. Hancock wrote on Twitter, "A great day for a free and fair press." But Mr. Miliband tweeted, "Very disappointed for the victims of phone hacking and press abuse that we did not win the vote for Leveson 2. The battle goes on to keep our promise to them to get the truth they deserve and protection for victims in the future." Society of Editors Executive Director Ian Murray welcomed the result, saying, "I am delighted that common sense has prevailed and the attempt to impose appalling penalties on the UK's free press for failing to join a state-recognised regulator has been defeated. The defeat of proposals for a costly second inquiry into the press is also to be welcomed." As MPs heard, the press has already taken great steps since the Leveson inquiry to meet the objectives of that report.